Plate tectonics. Plate tectonics is a scientific theory that describes the large-scale motions of Earth's lithosphere. Divergent boundaries. At divergent boundaries, two plates are moving away from each other. This space is then filled with magma flowing up from the Earth. When two oceanic plates move apart, a ridge forms, where new ocean floor is constantly created. This takes place at the Mid-Atlantic Ridge and other ridges throughout the ocean. This is another form of divergent boundary. This is a less common occurrence than oceanic, but when it occurs, the land splits apart and a rift valley is formed, and lava can occasionally erupt from it. The most well-known place this happens at is Iceland, which is slowly moving apart because of the rift valley located in the middle of it. Eventually, it will become two separate islands as the Atlantic water flows into the valley. Convergent boundaries are where two plates move together at a boundary. In this case, a continental plate is meeting an oceanic plate. When this happens, the oceanic plate slides underneath the continental plate, and a subduction zone is formed. A subduction zone is where the Earth gets turned into lava and travels up the crust to form volcanoes and mountains like the Andes in South America. This is the other convergent boundary, but it occurs on a continent. Like the oceanic continental, volcanoes can be formed if the lithosphere crust is oceanic, moving into the continental. If not, the two continental crusts clash together, forming complex mountain ranges, similar to what happened to India, Asia, and the Himalayas, that collision millions of years ago. The third main variety of boundary is the transform boundary. This is a type of boundary that is found when two plates grind past each other, rather than moving towards or away each other at a great rate. Since they grind past each other, earthquakes tend to form near these areas, though no physical damage is done to either plate. This type of plate is found on the coast of California on the San Andreas Fault. Lastly, a hotspot. A hotspot is a mass of lava sitting underneath the crust, but it has moved up higher than just the core, making it easier for the lava to get to the surface. In places there are hotspots, volcanoes are usually found, and sometimes more than one. An obvious place we can see this happen at is Hawaii. Hawaii's volcanoes formed because they moved over a hotspot beneath them. As they moved through, the islands became more eroded, as they did not have the lava creating the new rock for them as they moved over the hotspot. The hotspots are found on almost, if not every plate. They are common in Iceland, North America, and the eastern coast of Africa.